Hi, today we're going to look at the ugly truth of dating just for fun. So this is something that keeps happening with women who are very strong and independent, over 40 and over 50, they keep dating just for fun. And that has huge consequences. And the ugly truth is that it can end up with a restraining order. Even though you might not realize it at the time, dating just for fun has huge consequences. So how do you stop that? Well, today I'm actually going to give you 3 main points of how to stop that ugly truth from happening and how to stop all the waste of time that can happen as a result of dating just for fun. So who dates just for fun? Usually, like I said before, very strong, independent alpha women who are very strong in their job, they're very strong in their life, they're independent, and the attitude is, oh, I'm just, not ready for a relationship, I'm dating just for fun. Well, that can come and bite you on the behind. Not just in terms of the consequences of potentially ending up with a restraining order or, calling the police and having to place a restraining order on someone who has become totally dysregulated, emotionally abusive, and makes you feel so scared that you need to call the police and put a restraining order on this person. So how does it go from the wonderful chemistry and the passion and all of that fun that starts from the beginning? Well, it ends up like that because you don't really know this person. It's all about, they look great, they're so attractive, we have such great chemistry. And at the beginning, you just get involved so quickly into a physical, sexual, passionate relationship. And so the endorphins flood your system and you end up with this situation. So my name is Fiorella Martin. I specialize in childhood attachment trauma, and I work with single women over 40, independent and strong, to help them resolve what causes them on a subconscious level from their childhood to not be able to have a relationship that lasts, to end up in relationships that cost them time, energy, money, and stress, and to eventually be able to find and keep a relationship that lasts forever, which is healthy, and never have another breakup again. So let's launch into the 3 things that you need to consider when you have this thought, dating just for fun. So if you have that thought and if you think you can get away with it, you need to change your mindset. First of all, because you're wired differently to a man. And the moment you start getting physical with someone, it changes your bonding chemicals and you start seeing it as a long-term relationship without knowing the person. So the trick around that is to date intentionally. Intentionally meaning being honest with yourself, being honest about the fact that, yes, you do want love. Yes, you do want a partner that is long-term for the rest of your life, forever, and that you need to be very value yourself more around what you need, what you deserve, and what you really want. And if you really want a relationship long-term, then you need to start thinking about courting for 3 months. What does that mean? Courting for 3 months means you're just getting to know a person, just like you're getting to know a friend or like you're getting to know a colleague. In the first 3 months, by frequenting 1, 2, 3 people that you have qualified enough to say, okay, it's beyond the 30-minute coffee date, coffee meetup, you feel a sense of that you want to get to know someone a little bit more, then you make it clear to this person that You're not interested in having sex with a stranger. You're not interested in just getting physical. You're looking for a long-term partner. And if that's what they want, then let's explore this for the first 3 months. So that also means that you're probably going to invest time in more than one person. You're going to have dates. You're going to, and I'm talking just coffee meetups, like 30-minute coffee meetups, and you may choose to meet someone more than once. And some people you want to explore further, and it's good to have the conversation that you want to see whether you can actually be friends before you go down the path, because you need to get to know them. So this I would call courting. So courting is about exploring each other in different situations, having meals together, watching programs together, going for short drives, finding out about each other in different circumstances. And you don't have to spend 24/7 with this person. You can see them once or twice a week and still explore more dating, coffee dates, more courtship type friendships with other people. And the goal of this whole process is to discover the emotional cracks. Is this person secure? Is this person hating their mother? Or are they feeling good about themselves? Do they have good sense of self? Do they feel good about their life, where they're at, how much money they make? Not because you're looking for someone necessarily with money, but how do they feel emotionally about themselves? That's what you're looking to explore. You need to look at how this person's life is. How are they going to be in terms of their life? Does it match your life? What are your values, your morals? And then after 3 months, I guarantee you're going to see if there are any cracks, because nobody necessarily, if you don't sleep with them, if you don't kiss them, if you don't get anywhere near the physical side of it, for those 3 months of courting, you will see the cracks, anything that could potentially create a problem in the future. And so if you can allow yourself the investment of 3 months before you make a decision to date, and even more to have a relationship with someone before you get to know them, you will find yourself in a huge advantage of time, because you wouldn't be wasting 2 years with someone and ending up with a lot of upheaval in your life with stress and abuse, and having to resort to even civil cases of, say, for example, he's bought you something that he now wants back because it was a gift, and he is now resenting the fact that he's given you something so valuable, but now he's trying to get it back because you've broken up. So these are the potential ugly truths about relationships. And you would have wasted 2 years. Then you start to feel like you now need some time off and you're not ready for a relationship. Another couple of years go by, you're not meeting anyone, you're choosing to stay off the scene. And the years add up, believe you me, if you don't change your attitude to intentional seeking someone long-term, as opposed to just dating for fun. So finally, when you do this, you're going to be able to understand the emotional makeup of someone and whether they are someone you want to invest in, because if they don't feel good enough, they will never feel good enough unless they're actively invested in therapy that deals with their own childhood attachment trauma. So I actually run a program which I've created. It's from about 30 years worth of research and learning and discovery in this particular issue of single women who can't get a relationship that lasts and keep having this problem. The program is about focusing on your own childhood attachment trauma. Even though you might think you had a wonderful childhood, I guarantee you, if you want a relationship and you keep ending up in these 2-year stints and having these issues, you probably have something in there that you haven't identified. So the program helps you to identify that. And then there is the second part, which is about how do you identify the right people, what do you need to look for, what sort of qualities you need to discover when you're starting to look for someone in terms of intentionally seeking a relationship. The last part is, once you've met the right person, to have a structure in place, a method and a system that guarantees that you will not break up in the future, because this is about how you maintain the good quality relationship that you want so you don't end up in another breakup. So thanks for watching, and please continue to come back to this channel if you want to have more valuable information that allows you to finally find and keep a relationship, a healthy relationship forever. Bye for now.